Wake up and smell the coffee, Mr. LaRusso.
Extreme situations require extreme measures.
Yo guys, about to Cobra Kai Karate, go back to a brand new video, and guys, we officially have the last trailer in Cobra Kai history. Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3 trailer is out. I did a reaction to it if you guys want to check it out. Today we're going to break it down. For everything you missed, for everything you want to get more of an analyst on it, and really dive deep in this trailer for my last official breakdown of Cobra Kai. The last time you can theorize about a season, this will be this video. So without further ado, I'm going to get right to it. If you guys want to subscribe, it would mean a lot. If you don't want to subscribe, well, do it anyway. Anyway, let's get to it. So the first couple of minutes of the trailer, I'm not really going to break it down because it really is just rehashing the show. And although I do think this is amazing and great, I thought it was so fantastic. They started showing all this history of the show and basically the whole universe in the trailer. It's not too much to break down that we don't already know. So let's get into all the new scenes right down over here. So our first news scene will be starting right here.
I know things got out of control in Barcelona.
So it starts off really just showing at the Sekai Taikai, which will take place in the All Valley. For those who do not know, with Guan's death, the valley got shut down, the Sekai Taikai. But Silver is coming back, and he is going to pay them off to make them bring it back, but this time at the All Valley, as we can see. And we see Tori, and she's still in Cobra Kai. So a lot of people are wondering if she goes to Miyagi-Do, she goes to Cobra Kai. She still seems to be in Cobra Kai, as we see him still in Miyagi-Do. And then we hear Amanda talking to Daniel about how Guan's death. And I think this will be a big focus in the beginning of everyone who's going to be almost traumatized by this. Because at the end of the day, it is very traumatic thing to go through. And we even see them having a funeral for him all the way in Korea.
Is the tournament back on? What am I even fighting for?
I wish I had the answer.
And then right here we see Sam talking to Daniel about the Sekai Taikai is back on, and she doesn't know what she's fighting for. I think at the beginning it'll be them wondering, what are we fighting for? Who are we? And what exactly is even the purpose of us doing this? And should we even do it? And I think in this area where they're trying to find what to fight for, that's when they will find who they truly are and what they want to fight for. And that's why they'll rejoin the Sekai Taikai. As we see Zara at the Sekai Taikai, and then we also see Robbie and Johnny training, and Tori training as well.
But I don't know.
They should fear you, and if they don't, make them.
We see more of Cobra Kai or the Iron Dragons training. This is Iron Dragons, not Cobra Kai. We see Silver teaching. We see them teaching Axel, which I think Axel will be a very interesting character in this last couple part. Kind of being like a young kind of Drago kind of type, where I do think he will get redemption at the end. I feel like they show him some gray hair for a reason, and they are definitely training him like basically a machine rather than an actual person.
Can beat Axel. I gave it everything I had last time. Didn't make a difference.
Nobody deserves to get their ass kicked more than that bitch.
Okay, so I really do love this idea of Axel almost feeling like the Terminator, where he almost feels like he's unstoppable, where I want there to be general fear in Robbie. I want there to be fear in Miguel. I want this guy to be a person that they fear, where it's going to be like Rocky beating Drago. That's what I want this to be. And I do think he will lose. And then we also even see the Tori and Zara rival is still on, which a lot of people think that Zara and Sam rival will develop. I really think it's going to stick with just Tori and Zara.
Doesn't matter what happened last time. Doesn't matter how many people are watching. I show these assholes.
All right, then we see more of the Sekai Taikai. We see Miguel going to fight someone, and it actually looks like Chosen. Now, he's not. I don't think he's actually fighting Chosen. What happens here is he's rushed someone, and Chosen goes to stop him. I think this will be Axel, honestly. I think Axel's going to start getting his head, or something's going to happen. I think the Axel and Miguel rivalry is going to start to happen, as it already seems set up with the whole Sam thing. We see people in the crowd. We see people with signs saying "Go Miyagi-Do," Cobra Kai. And I do think with the Sekai Taikai, it's going to get a lot of global attention, which will bring a lot more to the Sekai Taikai. We see a couple more of them just standing there. We see more training. And then we see Robbie versus Axel. Now, this is interesting because will the final fight be Robbie versus Axel? Or will it be Miguel versus Axel? I think it's going to be one of the two. One of them has to lose. And you guys can sound off in the comments. Personally, I think it can work both ways. If Robbie loses, maybe he finds the art in losing, where he loses free global tournaments, but he finds he does not need a trophy to solidify who he is. With Miguel, if he loses, I feel like it could be Robbie's time to shine, and Miguel can go down the same thing of he does not need to win. It can work either way. We'll see what they do. And then we see Amanda freaking out inside the stands. That's great to see. Anyway, and another thing I want to mention, we do see Devin inside here. So Devin will not be participating in the Sekai Taikai, or she will get kicked out. Also see Anthony, but we do not see Kenny. So Kenny will be in there, so I'm thinking it's going to stay the same. And we get a couple more stuff. Miguel versus Axel. We see Johnny and Miguel talking at the original Cobra Kai dojo that they opened in season 1. Sure, this will be an emotional scene. We didn't really see too much of Miguel and Johnny as much as we used to this season, so we'll see what they do with that. And then we get Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai Never Dies. Then we see Johnny and Daniel doing the crane kick. Now, this actually is the exact same beach in Karate Kid 1. They're probably just training, but I'm sure there'll be a cool moment here. And then we see whatever this is. I'm praying it's a dream sequence. I guess they're doing their binary brother dance. I mean, at least they're not fighting each other. But I already know there's going to be a get out meme by this come February 13th. All right, then we see Johnny in a casino. Like a casino shirt, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to try to break this down. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a damn clue what this is supposed to mean. But yeah, it's there. All right, then we see Daniel talking to someone. Then we see Robbie and Johnny hugging. And then we see this. We see Sam and Tori training. Now, Tori is in Cobra Kai. Sam is in Miyagi-Do, at least for the beginning. And we see him training. So I think they'll try to recycle their friendship or whatever their relationship is in this season. And I'm sure it'll be interesting. Then we see this guy. I still remember his name. Gurf. I don't know. He's the guy who runs this whole Sekai Taikai, kicking this dude in the face. I'm not sure what the beef is here, but I'm sure this will be a scene to remember. All right, then we see Johnny and Bobby talking, and I'm sure what I think the scene is, I think he's going for him to be the pastor, or I guess priest. I think Bobby would like the terminology pastor, but to be the pastor priest for his wedding with Carmen, that's what I predict. It's good to see him back in the show. And then we see this. So I'm going to say this right now before I even continue what I'm going to say. For anyone who does not want to hear any, I guess, leaks or spoilers or know anything big about the show, I'm basically going to say it right now, because this has not been a leak. It's been a rumor. It's been pretty much confirmed this is going to happen. So if you guys don't want to hear about it, just click off. But it is basically confirmed that Johnny is going to reopen Cobra Kai, and Miguel's going to join, Daniel's going to join, Sam's going to join. Now, I think this is stupid. I do not like the idea of it at all. But that's what they're going to do, and this is probably what this means. As we can see, we see the original Cobra Kai back. I don't like the idea of it, to be honest, but that's what they're going to do. Then we see this. We see Johnny and Daniel inside his original car. That looks really nice to see. And then we see this. We see a nice little Rocky 2 reference. Nice to see. And there's the trailer. So there it is. I love the trailer. I think it's great. Obviously, you do the best around playing. Let me know what you thought about the trailer. 1 out of 10 in the comments down below. And guys, thanks for watching this video. It means a lot. You watched to the end. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Always remember, extreme situations require extreme measures. Peace.